The Chicago Bears rookie quarterback Caleb Williams has had fans buzzing lately. Why? Because he was spotted at the Wisconsin-USC basketball game with a cast on his throwing hand. Naturally, social media exploded. Is he injured? Is it serious? Are the Bears' off-season plans already in jeopardy? Relax, Bears Nation. I've got the full scoop, and you're going to feel a lot better by the time we're done. But Caleb Williams, the reigning no one pick, the face of the franchise, the guy who's supposed to lead the Bears back to glory, was casually sitting courtside at a basketball game. But sharp-eyed fans noticed something unusual, a wrap or cast on his right hand, his throwing hand. That image spread like wildfire across Twitter, Instagram, and every Bears forum out there. The panic was immediate. Bears fans have been through enough heartbreak to seeing their star quarterback with a cast. It felt like the football gods were pulling another cruel prank. But here's the good news. Caleb Williams is fine. Let me say it again for the people in the back. Caleb Williams is fine. NFL Network insider Ian Rappaport reported that the cast is from a minor procedure to remove a cyst from his hand. That's it. No fractures, no ligament tears, just a little cleanup job to take care of something that could have been an issue down the line. It's not a major surgery, and it's certainly not something that will impact his ability to throw touchdowns next season. Now, let's talk about what this means moving forward. For starters, it's actually a good thing that this was addressed now. The Bears are in the early stages of what will be a critical offseason. They're searching for a new head coach, retooling the offensive line, and mapping out free agency in the draft. Having a healthy Caleb Williams, mentally and physically, is priority number one. By getting this minor procedure out of the way, he's ensuring that he's ready to hit the ground running when off-season activities begin. Let's pivot for a moment and reflect on Williams' rookie season because it's essential to understand why he's so important to this team. Caleb's rookie year was nothing short of remarkable. He completed 62.5% of his passes, threw for 3,541 yards, and had 20 touchdowns against just 6 interceptions. Those are outstanding numbers for a first-year quarterback, especially when you consider the circumstances. So he played behind an offensive line that was, let's be honest, a mess. The guy was sacked 68 times, the most in the league, and took more hits than any quarterback should ever have to endure. Yet he didn't miss a single game. Not one. Think about that for a second. The last time a Bears quarterback started every game in a season was Jay Cutler in 2009. That's 15 years ago. Caleb Williams ended that drought. Not only that, but he did it with poise, resilience, and a level of maturity that you rarely see in rookies. That's why this minor hand procedure isn't something to worry about. If there's one thing we've learned about Caleb, it's that he's tough, he's durable, and he's built to handle the pressure of being QB1 in Chicago. Now let's zoom out and look at the bigger picture. The Bears are at a crossroads. They've got the talent in Caleb Williams, but they need to build around him. That starts with the offensive line. You can't expect your franchise quarterback to thrive if he's constantly running for his life. GM Ryan Poles knows this. He's got the 6th most salary cap space in the league and 3 picks in the top 50 of the draft. Those resources need to be used wisely. The first priority, protecting Caleb Williams. Darnell Wright showed promise at right tackle, but the left side needs an upgrade. Braxton Jones had some good moments, but if there's an opportunity to bring in a proven left tackle, you take it. The interior of the line also needs work. Adding a veteran guard or center could stabilize the unit and give Caleb the clean pocket he needs to dissect defenses. But it's not just about protection. The Bears need to give Caleb more weapons. DJ Moore was a fantastic addition last offseason, and he quickly became Caleb's go-to guy. But one receiver isn't enough. Adding another playmaker, whether it's a speedy deep threat or a big-bodied possession receiver, would take this offense to the next level. And let's not forget the running game. Khalil Herbert is solid, but the Bears could use a more dynamic option to complement him. A strong running game would take some of the pressure off Caleb and open up the play-action passing game. Of course, all of this hinges on finding the right head coach. The Bears fired Matt Eberflus after another disappointing season, and they're now searching for a new leader. This hire is crucial. Caleb Williams is the kind of talent who can elevate a franchise, but he needs the right coach to guide him. Ideally, the Bears will bring in an offensive-minded head coach, Think of what Sean McVay did for Jared Goff in Los Angeles, or what Andy Reid has done for Patrick Mahomes in Kansas City. That's the kind of impact the Bears need from their next head coach. And let's not overlook the defense. The Bears have a proud tradition of strong defenses, but the current unit has room for improvement. Adding a dominant pass rusher would make a world of difference. If the Bears can generate consistent pressure on opposing quarterbacks, it will take some of the burden off Caleb in the offense. Remember, football is a team game. Even the best quarterbacks need support from the other side of the ball. So what's the takeaway here? Caleb Williams is fine. The cast on his hand is a non-issue. What matters now is how the Bears approach this offseason. They have the pieces in place to turn things around, but it's going to take smart decisions and bold moves. Caleb Williams proved in his rookie season that he's the real deal. He's a franchise quarterback, the kind of player you can build a championship team around. But he can't do it alone. This offseason is critical. The Bears have the resources, the draft capital, and the franchise quarterback. Now it's time to put it all together. So, Bears fans, take a deep breath. Caleb Williams is fine. The future is bright, and if the Bears play their cards right, 2025 could be the year they finally turn the corner. Stay tuned, because this is going to be one heck of an offseason.